Howdy, y'all. I'm from Texas. Nobody actually talks like that. Well, that's not entirely true. You can definitely find people who talk like that, but as a whole, people, especially who live in cities, don't talk like that. Not everybody has a Texas accent. Do I have an accent? I'm afraid that now I'm talking about it, I'm going to slip into an accent, and then you will all make fun of me. So I'm sure you're all familiar with the traditional Texas stereotypes with cowboys and lassos and barbecue and all that stuff. And that aspect is definitely played up in the cities for tourists, especially in San Antonio and Austin. And that kind of stuff definitely is part of Texas. We're traditionally very agricultural. There are ranches, and cowboys were a thing that happened back in the Wild West days. But as a whole, no, we don't ride horses to school. While all that Texas-y stuff is relevant, from where I'm from in San Antonio, we have kind of a different culture going on. San Antonio is really highly influenced by the Mexican culture. As you hopefully know, Texas was once a part of Mexico, and before that Spain, and a whole bunch of other places. And as you also probably know, we won our independence. I'm not going to give you a whole entire Texas history lesson, although Texas history is pretty cool. But the important thing to remember is that San Antonio is the home of the Alamo. The Alamo was a big rallying point for the Texas Revolution, and while everybody died at the Alamo, it did allow everybody to kind of come together and fight, and then find Santa Anna taking a siesta at San Jacinto so that we won. But more importantly, because of the Alamo and because of the Texas Revolution, we now have this great thing in San Antonio called fiesta. In case you didn't know, the word fiesta means party in Spanish. And that's a pretty good description of what fiesta is. Fiesta is a week-long party that is thrown on by the city of San Antonio, and there's tons of different events, usually consisting of a lot of food like tacos and fajitas and alcohol, and there's parades and carnivals and confetti and a whole lot of cascarones. Cascarones, which I'm sure I'm not saying it really correctly because I am very white, but it's better than a lot of my friends, namely Ty, who says cascarones, and that's just embarrassing. You should at least try. You're from San Antonio. Anyway, they're confetti eggs, and you smash them on your friend's head, and it's great, and they have confetti all over them for the rest of their lives. That's how friendships are made, people. Fiesta is kind of like our version of Mardi Gras, except with less boobies and more culture appropriation. All of the white people in salsa dresses. Fiesta ends in this big parade called the Battle of Flowers, which is what this footage is from that I am showing you now. And Battle of Flowers started back in the day when a group of old ladies, as I heard it, everybody's still kind of iffy on the story about why Fiesta happens. We usually, you go for the booze and the chicken and turkey legs or whatever, and you don't question it. Anyways, I understand it. Battle of Flowers started with a group of women from a church who created a parade to commemorate one of the battles, I guess the Battle of the Alamo, from the Texas Revolution, by making these floats and then throwing flowers at each other, thus a Battle of Flowers. Now it is a giant citywide, well, sort of citywide parade, goes through downtown, and it's always really fun. Y'all. People make fun of Texas all the time, say, oh y'all, howdy y'all, whatever. Do use the word y'all pretty often, I guess, but it's definitely always used as a plural. Never as a singular. I would never say y'all referring to one person. It's a group. Be like, hey, y'all want to go to Whataburger and get some honey butter chicken biscuits? Okay, so some rapid fun facts about Texas. The Texas flag is the only state flag that can be flown at the same height as the American flag because we were once our own country. Our state flower is the bluebonnet, and it is actually illegal to pick bluebonnets off the side of the road. It was really funny. My friend Kayla is from North Carolina, and the first year that she was here, we were walking back to school from Subway or something, and she was like, ooh, pretty, and reached down and picked a bluebonnet. And I was like, Kayla, no! I wasn't arrested or anything, but it was funny because she was like, what? It's just a flower. That's a bluebonnet. You can't pick those. And our state bird is the mockingbird, and as you know, you're not supposed to kill a mockingbird. I went there. Texas, like all of the rest of the South, likes our iced tea. Actually, there's a lot of things we have in Texas, and I guess the South, but no, Texas, that they don't have in the rest of America. Texas is the home of Whataburger, Dr. Pepper, and Big Red. Dr. Pepper and Big Red are both sodas. In case you didn't know that, you probably know what Dr. Pepper is. And I love Dr. Pepper, and it's very distressing to go other places and not be able to get Dr. Pepper. I don't like Big Red. It tastes like used bubblegum. I've also been informed by my friends to mention that we have a fascination with breakfast tacos. I didn't really think that that was just a Texas thing, but I guess kind of follows along with the Tex-Mex food. We do like breakfast tacos. This also has a really big state fair. I don't know if it's the biggest state fair. Probably not. We have a really big state fair, and there's always a contest for the fried food. There's a lot of fried food. Fried cheesecake, fried pickles, fried Snicker bars, fried ice cream, and fried butter. That's right, guys. Fried butter. The state fair is also where Big Tex burned down last year. I wish I had a picture to show you of Big Tex, but because of internet and college moving issues, I can't do that for you, but you should Google Big Tex and watch the videos of him burning down. It's terrifying. Rest in peace, Big Tex. While all of that Texas-y stuff is but more importantly, as a result of the Alamo and the, my roommate is home. She's gonna wonder what I'm doing. Whoops.